Okay, let's get started on Form DS-64, which is my least favorite form to fill out because it means we've either lost or had our passport stolen. That really sucks, but let's get going because we want this to happen as quick as possible. So first, you have to select the document or documents that you are reporting a change in status. So did you lose or did you have stolen your passport book? Which one? If it was stolen, mark it with an X like that. If it's lost, do the same. Same thing if your passport card. Did you lose that one, but possibly you had this one stolen? Okay, you can mark them both like that. Are you submitting this form in connection with an application for a new US passport book or card? Hopefully you are, because you probably need one if you had it lost or stolen. And here we go, identifying information of passport holder. So we want to do this in black ink only and only writing in the white areas. So don't use pencil, don't use blue ink, they'll just throw out your form. Make sure you have black ink. So we're going to start with our last name. Let's assume our last name is Doe, D-O-E. You can write in capital letters and then small letters after that. Same thing for first name, we'll just write John. Middle name, we'll write Alan. I'm not very fresh on the names today. So has your name changed since the last time the passport was issued? If it has, you have to state the name in which the valid lost or stolen passport was issued. So maybe you lost it and your name at the time was Jack Allen Doe. Instead of John Allen Doe, you changed your first name. Okay, so see that change there from John to Jack. Okay, so right now it's John, but on my passport it was Jack. There we go. So what is our birth date? Let's say we were born on January, we'll put 01 for the month. On the date, we'll put 08 for the 8th, we'll say. And then for the year, let's say we were born in 1975. We will write it like that in the 4-number format. Then the place of birth, you need the city, you need the state, and you need the country. So let's say the city is Cityville, which is not a real city, I don't think. And we'll say that's in Michigan. You should write that out like this. Michigan, and then you should include the country. So that's in the USA, just like that. Okay, so now what is your social security number? Let's just say it's 123-45-6789. There you go. You should write it in that format right there. Your current address, you need the street, city, state, and the zip code or country if outside of the US. So we'll say the street is 123 Main, and that is going to be, let's say, apartment number 6. So you'll write it like that, 123 Main, apartment number 6, comma, what city is that in? We're in the Cityville, we need to write that again, so we're in Cityville, we're in Michigan. So we will write out Michigan like that, not just give the 2-letter code for it. And then we will give our 5-digit zip code, which we'll assume for right now is just 0000. Telephone number should be in the 10-digit format. So 999-999-999. 10 numbers right there with the dashes in them. Alternative phone number could be a cell phone, for example. Same format as that one. Email address can be written either in small or big letters, so email@email.com. So here they're going to ask you some questions and you should be as honest as possible and provide as much detail as possible in these questions. So number 1, explain in detail how your valid US passport book or card was lost or stolen, and include a photocopy of the valid passport book and card available. So give them all the information you can. That would include pertinent information, dates. If you filed like a police report or something, you could mention that here. There's lots of information you could put in here that's relevant. I don't know your case. You should decide what's right for you. If there was a theft, they want you to explain where it actually occurred. So that's going to be the city and state if it was in the US, or the city and country as it's presently known. So if you're in Brazil, what city in Brazil did it happen in? That's what they'll want to know. They'll also want to know what date that it happened in. So say it happened on the 2nd, that's February, the 6th of February, 2023. Well, then that's what you're going to write right there. So did you file a police report? You could have mentioned that up here, but if you did, make sure you mark yes, and if you didn't, then just mark down no. And if you did file one, you're going to need a copy of it, so get a copy of that police report as soon as possible. So if you had a photocopy of your passport book, or if you remember your number, you can write it in here, so it'll be a number that's written like this, These are just X's, obviously, that's where you'd write your numbers, and the issuance date as well. So again, like the date would be written in this type of format, 0104, and then a 4-year year, so 2020, let's say. And then if you're going to list your valid or passport card, same thing, numbers here, same thing, date here, just like you did for the passport book for the passport card. So have you ever had any other of your passport books or cards stolen? If you had in the past, you're gonna have to say yes. If yes, how many passports and the approximate dates that it happened. So let's say yes, it did happen, and X right there. I've previously had 2 passports stolen. Now I'm gonna write the dates right here. I'll write one, let's say 01, 08, and then this one happened in 1986, and let's say another one happened on 04/22 in 2019. So you would write them like that. And did I file a police report? And yes, I did. And of course, you'll have to file a copy with that. So then we come down to the bottom right here. You will sign your name. So it'll be John Doe right here, whoever is signing the actual thing. You will put the date into it. So let's say today's date is 04/04/2024. And there you go, we will put it in like that. If whoever who is applying is not the adult applying, then of course you will need the parent signature right here and right here as well. And again, the date in the same format with that backslash right there.